All right. We are back. We are live. We
Oh
are
yeah.
live, and sometimes that's all you got. we are.
Living, living and breathing.
I guess that's a thing. What's up, Wub? Welcome back to the
Wub
chat.
wub.
Wub Wub. Wub is out here
Wub wub.
crushing uh, world records in Steambot Chronicles. I don't know if that's true, but I was watching them play speedrun of Steambot Chronicles. I can. That's a pretty decent enough segue. First thing that I have to share is last week I talked to. It is now actually. Wait, did you just hit world record, Web? Is this a scoop?
We're getting exclusive.
We're getting an exclusive on the experience point. I am
Exclusive on the experience.
I am
point. I like it.
extremely excited. God, I could be so annoying with my branding and just make everything like X, like Mortal Kombat with the K, just like experience point. Get ready
Well,
to
you don't
be.
want to do that because then people think of Elon Musk. So
Oh God, that's true.
don't recommend the X thing.
Jimmy,
Love the X.
the exclusy, the exclusy. Oh no, Wub is being censored in the chat. How rude. A few days ago now. I don't know if you posted a link or what. Actually, Josh, can you see what Wub was trying to say?
That's a damn good question.
Because you are a mod
I?
now. You are
It doesn't let. Hold
a
on.
mod
let me-
among men.
Can I change my? Hold on. So I
Oh.
can't see it right now, but
It was
hold
a
on. Let
link.
me go to settings and let me see if I can. Is it advanced? No. Because there is like a mod screen, like stream window, and I'm trying to get to it now. Oh wait, hold on. Mod view. Here we go.
Get to work, feet boy, Jimmy says.
You know what?
He's gonna pester you forever about. Just send him
Oh,
his
yeah.
feet pics. I mean, why are you denying the man what he wants?
Apparently, there's an ad break in a minute. By the way, 50 seconds.
Balls.
Not that we have. It's weird because we can't fucking control it.
Yeah, I know.
It was a link. Okay. Is there any way, like, hold on.
You can like allow it.
Ready for caught messages. Edit this channel's auto mod settings. Okay.
I just have links disabled because spam stuff.
I don't know. All right, I'll have to tinker with it. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not really showing me right now.
Yeah, well,
Actually, you know what?
Oh.
Actually, no, never mind. We'll figure it out later.
okay. Just send it to y'all later. Yeah, totally. I want people in the chat to be able to see what it is though. So if you can like get creative with how you word it, you might be able to. But yeah, I have links off. I just get too much spam stuff, and I don't want somebody to accidentally click some virus in the chat. But yeah, so
The ad break is ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We should be back.
and we're back. So yeah, that's a good enough seg. Well, first of all, congrats, Wub. That's fucking awesome. You got a world record in Steambot Chronicles speedruns. I was watching them play a little bit ago now that I've beaten it, and I don't have to worry about spoilers. Last week I talked to Sam Martino again of Dogwood Gaming fame, who is trying to get that game revived. He had some very interesting updates and developments as that were also an exclusy here on the on the triple experience point. So if you want to see what all the fuss is about, check out
All the fussy is about.
all the fussy is a bussy. Check out the triple experience point on YouTube, and you can see that little interview that we had. It was a lot of fun just talking about it, being able to talk about things that happen in the game. I try not to spoil it, but having beaten it, we talked about certain choices that I made and certain boss fights that you're supposed to lose that I ended up beating, which was pretty fun. The branching paths of that game and all the things that I didn't even get to. Like there's a whole railroad system for fast travel that is behind a completely different subplot, subquest, and I completely missed it. So that game is massive. Jungle is massive. But yeah, that was a fun little
Nice.
conversation that we had with Sam last year. And last year, geez, it hasn't been that long.
Last year.
Last week. But yeah, expect me to be insufferable once more things start moving. But like, he's actually talking to the creator, the original creator of the game in Japan right now.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, it's getting pretty serious. So yeah, that'll be something to look forward to. That's my catch up. Before we talk about other things that you experienced, Josh, you said you had a lot of things that you experienced.
I got a lot this week.
Excellent. I think I only have really two. And one is they're both things that I watched. I mean, obviously we've both been playing Boku no Natsuyasumi 2.
Mm-hmm.
Boku no Natsuyasumi.
Still working on it.
Yep.
I'm up to day 20 now, actually.
Oh my god. That's so wild because I'm playing like one day a day, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you should be up to 12 now. Today would be day 12 if you haven't already played it.
Yep, I have not. So I haven't had a chance to yet since I basically got home from work, had a mild panic attack, body shut down, and then somehow I had enough for this. So
sorry, if you keep seeing me look down, it's because look at this girl right
oh my god, a puppy.
Her name's
Nala.
Yeah. Almost saw
feet.
Hey,
God
Jimmy.
Damn you, Jim.
Yeah. So that she's a good girl.
Oh, yeah, that's your
mother-in-law's
dog. I was gonna say sister-in-law. You tease. I know. Give him a pinky.
I know, right?
Give him like a pinky toe.
Nope, never.
Not for free.
If I have to, I might have to adjust this. Let me know if you. I guess I need a little bit. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Am I okay? Am I centered okay for you?
Yeah, you're good.
Golden. All right, cool.
Golden like the retriever. She's so sweet. She's
a very good dog.
She looks so chill for a puppy.
She's 1 year old. She's only a little over 1. And my favorite line that Courtney always says, my wife, every time she's being a little rambunctious, Courtney just goes, "I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby." Which is a quote from something else, but anyway,
yeah, it's TikTok, I think.
So sorry. What were the two things that you mentioned that you experienced this week? You saw a movie, you said.
So yeah, it's two things that I watched: a movie and a show. I'm getting a call from a private number right now. I will deal with that.
It's me. It's my feet.
At another time. Yeah, it's just Josh's feet. Our feet timing me.
Feet timing you. It's just an account where feet talk to each other.
Oh my God! Careful, Jimmy is gonna erupt. The audacity. So yeah, so playing, this isn't my first thing, but we're both playing Boku no Natsuyasumi. I have to say it like Tim Rogers every time. Loving it. It's been an awesome little daily routine / ritual to wind down or sometimes start the day with. On the weekends, I start my days with Boku no Natsuyasumi. Because it always makes me want to go for a walk, and so on the weekends I have time to walk. So I'll do my day for like 30 minutes, go on a walk, and just experience being outside and just like being present. It's been really good at that, at helping me be more present. And then during the week, I wind down with it. I usually play last thing of the evening. I'll just jump on and do it. It's like a half hour.
10:30, 11 o'clock at night. It's a really nice way to wind down for me.
Yeah, for sure. I wish I would go to sleep that late that late. I have to go to bed at like 10 because I'm often up at like 5 for this job. Anyway, so my two things that I experienced this past 2 weeks, of note anyway, I watched possibly the dumbest movie I've watched in a very long time.
Is it Naked Gun?
No, unfortunately.
Oh,
I wish that it had been, because I know we've been talking about that. And I texted you about this when I saw it. I saw the new Jurassic Park.
Yes, and you hated it, you said.
It was so dumb. Like, I like dumb stuff. Like, Jurassic Park movies, no one's really expecting a whole lot of any Jurassic Park that's not the first one. I just want to see big dinos doing cool big dino things, and I guess we kind of got that, and that's fine, but like everything, oh my goodness,
That's my dog.
She has a
Pretty
lot
sure
to
my
say.
wife's home.
Uh,
She's home. Let me go close the door real quick.
okay. Close that door. I'm in the nude. But yeah, like, I like dumb stuff. Josh, I know you like dumb stuff. You have a podcast dedicated to Fast and Furious. So I'm saying this here while he's not here to defend himself or Fast and Furious. Dumb stuff is cool sometimes.
All right, let me. Oh, and of course,
Were you unplugged?
I think my daughter's crying.
Oh
No, I think Harvey woke her up.
no! Oh,
We'll see what she does. She's sitting up. Her eyes are like.
do you have a night vision camera? Is it? Are they like?
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it pretty well.
Is
She's
it like pitch black eye shines on her?
It looks like that. Yeah.
Chronicles of Riddick.
All right, she's okay. She's not crying.
Okay.
She has a pouty face though.
Oh.
So let me see what she's doing here.
I might need to add a third window input display of baby cam.
No,
Here's what
don't you dare.
Here's what that baby's doing now. Baby, what do you have to say?
What did she do? All right, give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, here we are. And then there were one. Plus, whoever's in the chat. Thanks for being in the chat. Hey, chat. What's your favorite Fast and Furious movie? I would say Jurassic Park because that's timely in what I was talking about, but there's only one answer, and it's the first one. there's the good one, and there's the rest of them. Tokyo Drift, two times Tokyo Drift immediately in the chat. Tokyo Drift is excellent. I don't. It is probably the one I've seen the most. It was the last one that was about cars. That is fair.
Okay.
Strictly about cars. Yeah.
She's good.
Okay. We're talking about.
Back.
We're talking about our famous.
Jurassic Park was bad, is what you were talking about.
Yeah. I enjoy the extra context when they put it in the timeline. Yeah, totally. We're talking about our famous. I said famous again. Our favorite Fast and Furious movies because I was saying. Movies can be dumb and be enjoyable, and that's fine. Han is the best. Jurassic Park, I don't even know what the subtitle of this one was. Or is it Jurassic World? I don't know. I think it's Jurassic World Redemption or Red Dead Redemption or Reunion, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Jurassic Park Rebirth. It was so dumb that, like, even me, who's pretty easy to please when it comes to dumb movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I can suspend disbelief.
It's Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah, that's it. So I can do all that, but there's a limit. So the opening scene, do you care if I spoil the first 5 minutes of Jurassic World Rebirth? Josh and chat. So the literal opening scene is there's, some secret other island where they're doing mutation experiments on dinosaurs. I guess because that's the only other way that this could go. They have a new super T-Rex called the D-Rex, and it's bigger and angrier and kind of looks like a Rancor from Star Wars if you left it out in the sun too long. And so it's behind this big, huge, like, pneumatic door that's like a foot thick, and they make a point to show, like, the two scientists on either side of it have to, like, use hand signals to go 1, 2, 3, kind of like they're turning the GoldenEye key. There's a reference for Josh. At the same time to open the door. They establish that they need to do this thing because that's how secure it is. They're all in hazmat suits. It's very, very secure looking. Scientist B, whose name does not matter, comes out of, I guess, his lunch break, and he's getting suited back up, and he's finishing up a Snickers bar. They make it a point to show that he's eating a Snickers bar, which, considering what happens next, I don't know why Snickers wanted to be like front and center
Product placed.
product placed here. So he, I guess, was eating a Snickers bar, and maybe he stepped on the wrapper, or it like kind of static cling stuck to his suit or something, but the door opens, like vents kind of go, and like air, it's like an airtight air seal or some kind of something, and the Snickers bar wrapper gets sucked into the air vent of this door and blows it to smithereens. A little candy wrapper does so much damage inside this very expensive, very secure looking door.
That's a lot of damage.
That it explodes and then like can't close, and then the entire system, the entire security system, because of this, automatically just turns off, and all the containment just goes away, and all the dinosaurs are loose. Like, that was the response. Not everything shut down, extra locked down when this happens. It all just like opens up and is like, well, go free. So a candy bar wrapper gets sucked into a door, and the whole place loses its shit. I was like
implodes.
I was like, oh my god. I know I came here for like dumb fun, but I'm waiting for the fun. I was like, okay. And all of the dialogue is so tell me and show me. It was, and they even got like 3 mid to great actors in the order of Scarlett Johansson. The 3 leads are Scarlett Johansson, Anthony Bridgerton, whose actual actor's name I don't remember, but he's always going to be Anthony Bridgerton for me, and Mahershala goddamn Ali. And the 3 of them couldn't keep this movie from not sounding like it was written by ChatGPT, which honestly probably could have been.
Would not be surprised.
Not in the least. Talking to the door, you're not you when you're hungry. Have a Snickers. That should have been.
They should totally just do that as a commercial.
That should have been it.
That would honestly probably redeem it for you.
It would have been better than the rest of the movie. Obviously, it's a big budget Jurassic Park movie, so like the effects and stuff are great. It looks good. Dinosaurs are cool. I love dinosaurs. It was the dumbest dumb to ever dumb. I mean, not ever, but it was just so dumb that I was like, I very rarely consider leaving a movie, and after that first scene, I was like, oh, if this is what you're starting me with?
Out. My dog just nosed open the door.
Oh, he's nosy.
My wife comes in. This kid's just opening doors now.
This kid. I'm starting to think that there is no other dog, and it's just your actual child that you refer to as the dog.
You saw Nala.
I did, but I didn't see Harvey. This supposed Harvey, if that is his real name.
Oh, Harvey boy.
I always think of Dr. Dolittle when Eddie Murphy is like yelling at the hamster over the phone. He's like, Rodney, get your furry little ass back in that cage right now. And somebody overhears him. He's like, it's my son, Rodney. Get your little hairy butt back in that cage. It's my son, Rodney.
I love Eddie Murphy, man.
Me too. So, yes, I know I texted you this and I said 0 out of 10. It's probably not that, but it honestly is like a 3 or a 4. Like, if you are die hard and you must see the new Jurassic Park, sure, I guess, but I don't see it if you can avoid it. You don't need to. Mm-hmm. Just watch the pitch meeting for it. Did you ever see Ryan George, the guy who does these pitch meeting videos?
Yeah, I've seen those.
So you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. You can watch the whole movie in 6 minutes, and it's that video. Yeah, whew, it was rough. The second thing I watched, I had a much better time with, and literally by myself, laughed out loud more than I have watching something by myself in a very long time. Mm-hmm. And it was something you recommended to me, sir.
It was?
Yes. Starts with a T, ends with an Askmaster.
You watch Taskmaster.
Yeah, I finally watched. So when we talked about it, I had said that like I had watched some clips, thought they were very funny. I finally sat down and watched the first actual episode, and was laughing my balls off. It was so funny.
Which series?
First one, just went. I went back to the beginning.
Series 1. Okay.
Yeah, Melon Buffet.
Yeah, Wub already. Yeah, same thing. Which series?
Wub's
So
on the right
I have
track.
not watched that one yet. So I have no idea what the earliest Taskmaster looks like.
Oh wow, it's very funny. The two main tasks are eat as much watermelon as you can in a minute, and they just give them a whole watermelon. So some people are smart and they get a knife. Other people absolutely annihilate the watermelon on the ground and just start eating it. And then it was paint. Who can paint the best picture of a horse while riding a horse? It's so good. And it's all just like the hilarious British dry humor. It's very funny. I love that they can swear as much as they want on British TV, which is the thing. Which, if you watch it on YouTube, they will censor it and cut out any music because it's YouTube. But you can watch them all.
That's interesting. So, like the newer series, they don't swear; they'll drop f-bombs and stuff.
Oh wow, okay. Maybe that's just something they did for the old ones, but that's good to know because only the first 6 series are on Pluto. I've been watching on Pluto because you can watch that for free, and they're uncensored and they have the licensed music and stuff. For Josh, the cast was Frank Skinner, Josh Widdicombe, Roisin, I don't know her last name, and Ramesh Ragnagathan. And Tim Key. Yes. All of them.
I know none of I know nothing about British comedy or comedians. So,
oh man.
With the exception, Nick Mohammed, who was on Ted Lasso, I knew him prior, and I'm sure there's probably some others that I've encountered in passing.
Yeah.
Right, but
Josh Widdicombe and Ramesh definitely stole this episode. They were both so funny on this one.
I'm really enjoying. I'm actually working through series 15 right now. I've been kind of jumping around. I did 19, 17, and then 15. It's like I'm just skipping the evens for some reason.
Oh yeah, they're all bad. It's like Daniel Craig Bond movies. You just skip one in between the good ones.
Oops. No, I still think Quantum of Solace is good.
That's my least favorite.
Spectre is worse.
Oh,
let me tell you.
I remember you telling me. So I have not seen that.
But no,
it's
I'm
very
glad
funny.
You're liking it. Dude. It's such an easy watch, just kind of like chill and like.
Yeah, it's what I needed this week. It was a very stressful week for me. It was a very stressful week for Polisa. Without sharing too much, it's no secret that she is black. It's also no secret that she's a model. She was doing a 1 week long casting event in, granted, Atlanta, but still Georgia. And everybody was stupidly racist to her, and it was not a good time. So She was having a bad time. I was having a bad time because obviously she went to Atlanta and I didn't go because I had to work. Very stressful all around, and it was a nice laugh. It was a good, kind of like Impractical Jokers, where it's like you can just watch it, and you can just watch one and pay as little or as much attention to it as you want. You don't have to follow a story. And I need that sometimes.
It is definitely very helpful because it's just sometimes you just want to like. I've been meaning to stream the last couple nights and I haven't been feeling it. Not because I'm like depressed. It's just like I really just want to relax. Like I don't want to be on.
Yeah, totally.
So I didn't. So I skipped the last few streams and I ended up just watching a whole bunch of Taskmaster.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't stream last night either. That was a really shit day. I was telling you off mic, but I was or on mic but off stream. Horrible day at work. One of the most stressful work days of my life. And I just came back and I was like, fuck this. I don't even want to exist right now, much less put a camera in my face. But yeah, so that's my stuff. That's what I experienced in the past couple weeks. You said you had quite a few things, so please.
Yes. To start off, the reason, if you see me keep looking down periodically, it's because for the first time in 20 years, your boys got poison ivy. You can't probably see it on camera.
I thought you were going to show me a tattoo.
No. For the first time in 20 years, I got a tattoo.
I got a tattoo.
I would have been
What,
15,
16?
16.
Yeah. Last time I got one,
Yeah.
I was but a child.
No, but I got poison ivy for the first time in a long fucking time. Maybe not 20
Wow.
years, because I actually remember getting poison ivy like right after my senior prom.
Oh, that
Um,
sucks. Well, at least it wasn't during.
yeah. Well, actually, no, it was, but I think I wrapped my arm. Like, I think it was there, and then all of a sudden, like, because I was sweating so much, it, like, brought it out type of thing. Like, I didn't have it before I put the tux on, and then when I changed into comfier clothes, all of a sudden I had poison ivy, like a rash. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I
Damn.
got some, like, right here, and, like, there's a little bubble right there. It's just annoying.
I
So,
hate that. Are
doing
you
pretty good with not scratching, but it's still, like, man, I was
agonizing?
pulling poison ivy off of. I know where I got it. It's not like it came out of the fucking sky. Like it was it, we did a whole bunch of yard work this Saturday, and I was pulling poison ivy vines off of our barn because I didn't want it to like destroy the walls. Um, yeah, did that's where that came from. And I thought I actually went into the pool and I like rinsed my hands off and all this other
Mm,
stuff. I don't think I think I waited too long to do it, so I should have waited at the very end to do all the poison ivy stuff and then jump in the pool. But I had other stuff in between, so that was on me.
yeah. Have you
But
just avoided it for 20 years, or are you like naturally resistant to it?
no, I it's one of those things like I just kind of avoided it. Like I would look around outside and stuff, and like if I'm going hiking, I usually wear pants type of thing because I know it's hotter, but like that way you don't like. I know it'd be more comfy if I wore shorts, but in pants
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about ticks as much. You don't have to worry about poison ivy as much, and I'd much rather deal with some extra heat than deal with poison ivy. So
That's fair. Yeah.
luckily it's not too bad. Side note: ad break in 4.5 minutes, just so anyone who's not a subscriber is aware.
All right.
4.5 minutes.
I think everyone is. I'm not sure. At this point,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Uh,
But so yeah, that was the first thing I experienced, which is actually only the last couple of days. And now like I scratching like every tiny little thing, I'm like, oh gosh, am I
I know
spreading it?
you're
But
making me itchy. I'm like, do
I
I
know,
have it now? Is it coming through the internet?
I know, right? Actually, I feel like actually maybe something right here is there's a little bump, but I don't know. I'm gonna stop touching that right now.
Yep. Because that'll spread
But
as soon
anyway,
as you
so
open it.
and now of course now there's a little eyelash in my eye, but I'm not gonna touch it.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
No, no,
Just
no.
do one of these.
Anyway, so the other thing I experienced because it's been a few weeks since we chatted. We already alluded to it. Saw the new Naked Gun movie.
Yes. And you hated it.
One of the best movies I've seen in my life. I shouldn't say in my life. That was very dramatic, but it is really fucking funny.
I'm glad we had
Um,
similar experiences to the movies that we saw.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I heard it is hysterical. I didn't know that it was Akiva Schaffer, the one dude from Lonely Island, who directed it.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, 1 second. It's a work thing. It's just an employee asking me if they can work remotely tomorrow because of travel delays. But so anyway, yeah, Akiva Schaffer directed it. It was really fucking good. One of the best gags in the entire like, it really kept the spirit of the Naked Gun movies. One of my favorite gags is they did a great job of modernizing it, and what I mean by that is they take a look at the like what made the police story or the Naked Gun movie so good is they took all the tropes of cop movies
Yeah.
and cop TV shows when it came out and they applied it. They made jokes out of that. They did the same thing with this. But there's not a lot of cop movies out now, but it's a lot of police procedurals on TV.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Law and Order.
Whether it's like Chicago PD, Law and Order, fucking like Criminal Minds,
CSI.
even like CSI, even like Castle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It wasn't really a procedural, but it was a cop show, right?
Yeah.
And one of my favorite gags is that they always have a cup of coffee, like a nondescript cup
Yeah.
of coffee in their hand, and they'll walk into the police station and they'll throw the cup away and get handed another cup and start drinking.
That's awesome.
One of the best gags, a YouTuber named Liza Koshy. I don't know if she's a YouTuber anymore. She's done stuff on Nickelodeon and all this other stuff. So she's kind of she's really funny. She's a very goofy, silly type of comedy. So she does that. She's like she works in the police station, and Liam Neeson and some other guy, I forget who, comes in. She takes their coffee and then gives them another cup, but the cups are fucking huge. They're like this big. So, these giant fucking cups, like they just supersized them.
Yeah.
And I love shit like that. I love like jokes like that, you know.
Yeah. So have you seen all of them? There's 3 of the old Leslie Nielsen ones,
I have
right?
not seen all of them.
Okay. I'm
I
trying
liked
to
what I did see, but I have not seen all of them.
Okay, I'm trying to decide if I should watch all 3 because I don't know if it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, 1 and 2 are great and the third one is ass. I don't know if anyone in the chat has seen the old
No,
ones.
actually, I don't know. I can't say but they do reference it because Leslie Nielsen plays Frank Drebin in the original movies, right? Liam Neeson plays Frank Drebin Jr.
Junior, yeah. I saw the clip where he's looking at the old picture of him and he's like, "I'm gonna make you proud, Dad."
So what's even funnier, where that actually is? Okay, I do think I might have someone there. That's
don't touch it.
I gotta stop scratching it. Okay, I might go wash my hands in a little bit.
Okay. I just do a little.
I don't know how it got right here though. That's the weird thing. But anyway. If that's what it is, I'm not gonna fuck with it anymore. So anyway, so they sorry, I lost my train of thought. So in that scene where he's like talking to the portrait of Leslie Nielsen, his dad,
Yeah,
he goes, I miss you, Dad. I want to make you proud. It pans out, and it's a whole wall of murals for dead cops, and you see their kids like talking to the portraits of their dead cop parents, and it's like a whole like hallway of it. And one of the best jokes is that it's going down, and then you see a picture of O.J. Simpson because he was in some of the original movies.
Oh my god!
And you see a cop look at it, is like, "Hey, Dad," and then it cuts over to him. He's like, "Nah," and then they just walk away. Like,
that's great. And oh my god, Liam Neeson is the perfect person to pick this up. Like, after, I don't know if anyone, I think we've talked about it on here before. If none of you have seen his episode of Extras, or the scene of him on Ricky Gervais's show Extras, where he comes in as Liam Neeson and wants to get into comedy, it's one of the funniest freaking things I've seen in my entire life. Because he's still dead serious Liam Neeson, and he's like, "Let's do some improvisational comedy right now." And they're like, okay.
That's why he's so perfect, because genuinely, it's an ad break right now. Fuck. It ends in 50 seconds.
Boom.
Well, whatever. We keep going like there is none.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, what is it? The key to me to a good comedy, to a good comedic actor, is someone who is playing it straight. Like, you let the joke speak for itself. You don't have to sell it unless it's specifically part of the joke to sell it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when Will Ferrell goes over the top, where he goes, "I'm in a glass case of emotion," type of thing.
Sure.
That wouldn't be funny if he said, "I'm in a glass case of emotion." That. Like the joke isn't the word, it's the over the top expression, right? So Liam Neeson, a lot of his stuff in this, it's the absurdity of what he's saying, not how he's saying it.
Yeah.
One of the best lines, and I don't want to shout out all the jokes, but this is, if this doesn't get you to go see the movie, I don't know what will. There's a moment in it where when he first walks in and sees Pamela Anderson in it, right? She's like kind of the love interest for him in this movie. And they do like a lot of the movie, there's a lot of film noir type of stuff, like when I first saw her, I knew she was trouble when I walked in type of, like the narration over top of the movie. He goes, one of the things that he's describing her, and she had eyes as crystal blue as well. He's like describing her, like talking about how beautiful she is. And one of the last things he says, "She had a bottom that would have any toilet begging for the brown."
Oh my god.
Liam Neeson says this.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson.
It almost feels like, and I haven't seen it, but I know you have seen what I'm about to reference. It almost feels like it feels reminiscent of Top Secret.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. So Naked Gun is made by the same people.
Oh, well, there you go.
Like the original Naked Gun movies.
Yeah, so funny that and Wub, to address your comment from earlier, I was very surprised as well when I was like, oh, I don't know. They're doing another one, and then I saw Liam Neeson, and I was like, okay, I'm already in because I've seen him be funny, and I think he could do it. But I was still trepidatious, and then I saw the first trailer, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna slap.
It's really fucking good.
And speaking
it's
of
really
like,
fucking good.
I remember I said like I've got to see it. I'll have to see it. But I do want to watch the first three though. I'm that kind of way. I'm like I want to make sure I get every joke. So speaking comedy movies like that almost never get good reviews. I know, Josh, you were saying like you're like I feel like this could be like a resurgence for comedy movies after this now.
I think part of it is that we're going through an ebb and flow in the US right now where generally if you look at like when comedy movies were really like the peak of their game, right? It's generally there's a whole bunch of factors like digital media, like streaming has fucked over the movie industry awfully. It's killed since it killed the home movie market. It really fucked over like the ability to make smaller B tier level movies, not necessarily in terms of quality, but budget, right? They have to be spectacles now to make their money back. Hopefully, I've seen this year. There's been a lot of movies that people are excited to see. Wasn't Sinners out this year? Earlier this year? Or was that December?
Sinners was the best movie I saw this year. It's incredible, and I know
I still have yet to see it, but I know it's like that did well in the box office. Naked Gun's doing well in the box office. Some Marvel stuff obviously is back, but then I've also seen there's a couple other movies that are not like part of Marvel and other stuff that are doing well in the box office. So hopefully people are going to start going back to theater anyway. But what I was going to say is like I feel like people are now in more of a not desperate, but they want something lighthearted because the real world is so fucked up.
Yes,
versus
totally.
When in the 2010s. Comedies weren't really as much a thing because the world wasn't as crazily fucked up as it is now. F1, that's what it was, Jimmy. Thank you.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
And Wub said it first. Sorry. Yeah.
I just googled 2025. I meant to say movies. That was one that really blew up, and I think and Brad Pitt has said it's because of movies like Mission Impossible, which was also this year. Mission Impossible and Top Gun, like kind of saving cinema, that allowed them to make F1. He was like, I was kind of inspired by, and I think Tom Cruise might have been one of the producers of F1, but I'm not sure. Big ones this year. Probably the biggest one was Mission Impossible, which I really liked. And I still am gonna die on the hill that Tom Cruise is trying to die on that hill. It's like I genuinely think he is trying to die doing a stunt for a Mission Impossible movie. Because like what a way for him to go out. And segue now into something very sad. Speaking of celebrity deaths, you reminded me so kindly that yesterday was the 11th anniversary of Robin Williams.
Yes,
untimely
Robin Williams passed away 11 years ago yesterday.
It's wild that it's been that long. It still feels like it was a couple years ago, and that is still to this day my most difficult celebrity death to get over. Or
I think it's one of those ones where it's like there's genuine grief. It's not just being sad for a little while and then moving on. It's like genuine grief. Like I still feel sad that he's just not here. And it's weird because I wouldn't say I was necessarily a diehard Robin Williams fan, but like his movies really were a defining part of 90s childhood.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy. And sorry, Wub, real quick, like you said, this year really was the return of the summer blockbuster. It really feels that way. It feels like they are like bringing back like movies. People want to go see movies in movie theaters, maybe just to get out of the house and just like because that's the thing. Like people always talk about, you can just watch a movie in the comfort of your home. I'm like, there is
different
something. I feel like I was thinking about this, and it actually will tie in with something else I experienced this week. I've been thinking about like, because we've been getting increasingly digital, people need to find a new third space, right? A new place for the community to come together and exist. And as much as, you can kind of mimic that with Discord and social media and all this other stuff, it doesn't really replace God damn it, I'm in.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Oh wait, Fast and Furious. I didn't see Parallax wrote this in
What's up,
for the
Parallax?
Impossibly Fast featuring Tom Cruise and yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, but no, what I was gonna say is like I feel like people are realizing finally like you can't really replace the third place with just social media and like online interaction. Like you need to be able to interact with people in person.
Yeah.
I think that's healthier for society in general too. And that's just my personal take on it. But I almost wonder if movies are starting to come back because people just want to be a communal. And I was also thinking about this because I was thinking about this earlier today. In the last couple of years, something that's become very popular online and with online TV shows and streaming is live
D&D.
tabletop role play. Yeah,
Yeah.
live D&D.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about this. I was like, why? Like I think it's amazing. You know, I love, Dimension 20 I've talked about before. I really enjoy. But like why has that taken off so much recently? And I really think it's because D&D, like when you have professionals like what oh my gosh, Critical Role and Dimension 20 and what is it, Adventure Zone,
Yeah.
stuff like that, that people can do it who are doing it professionally. What they are able to do at a high level is communal storytelling.
Yeah.
And I feel like having that it's communal. It is a community based thing. And I feel like by kind of doing that, by having this community storytelling, I really do think it makes a difference. I do think it I think that's one of the reasons it's taken off so much, because of the community aspect of it, because you feel like you're a part of it.
And because it's somewhat unpredictable, I think it would be different if, like, Critical Role is all some of like the biggest, most prolific voice actors you've ever heard, and you know voices of all of them, even if you don't think you do. You do. If they were all just sitting around telling stories and just performing characters, that would be probably great and still successful. But I think it's because you feel like you're there when somebody rolls a 1 and you're like, oh my god, the stakes,
what are they going to do here, type of thing. The stakes are different.
The stakes are high. How, and seeing the way that they deal with, like characters dying. There's characters that die in that show, like across all of the campaigns, and or even just dealing with like heaviness or serious stuff. Like their improv skills are great, and they can handle it, but it's also you don't know what's going to happen. Like when that dice rolls, it could be catastrophic or amazing. And I think that's also part of it. Like you feel like you're playing the game with them. Mm-hmm. And I think I remember
almost like parasocial gaming,
sort of, yeah. And I really noticed it, or at least maybe this is when I started to pay most attention to it, was during the pandemic, because you're stuck inside. The only way to like hang out with friends if you want to do D&D is over the interwebs. And so I know Critical Role has been going on since long before that, but I bet if you looked at the numbers, it exploded around like 2020.
I mean, a lot of online like podcasts exploded, YouTube channels exploded. Like there's a whole bunch. And the reason I bring up the tabletop thing, and kind of along with it, like I didn't mean to transition like the communal aspect of movie theaters into communal D&D and all this other stuff, but you asked me, I believe it was on stream a couple months ago, have I checked out Worlds Beyond Number?
Yes, yeah, and you texted me that you started watching it now.
I have, and I actually have 8 minutes left of the most recent episode that I started. I've listened to now essentially the first 5 episodes of this, actually 6 including the prologue episode.
And how long are each episode?
Hour and a half. Okay. Though the first 2 are like the prologue episode's like 2.5 hours, and the intro episode's like 2.5 hours.
Also known as the shortest episodes of Critical Role.
Yeah,
like those are long, but they can be way longer.
Sorry, the bonus was 2 hours, and then the intro episode was 2.5. But then it's an hour 48, hour 25, hour 24, and hour 35. Though the next one is 2 hours. Episode 6 is 2 hours, so we'll see where that goes. But holy shit, is it good?
Yeah.
Like it is. it's a lot more condensed. Like Critical Role is cool, but like since there's like 6 or 7, there's what, 6 players along with the DM Matt Mercer,
Sounds about
right?
right.
So
Yeah.
like, it's a lot of characters. There's only 3 players in this.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And also the name of the campaign, the Wizard, the Witch, and the Wild One.
Yeah.
So fucking evocative.
Love it.
Really, really cool name for a series, for a campaign, and yeah, it's really fucking good. It does a lot. They do like sound production. Like there's like ambient music. There's sound effects. It's like
that.
really high produced.
Yeah.
Right. And what's incredible about it is Brennan as the DM is just he's so fucking good. He is. I've watched a chunk of Critical Role. I have not seen. I think I'm only like the first like. It's sad to say I've watched like 12 hours, which is really only 4 episodes.
I know,
right? So like which is normally that would be like 12 hours. That's a lot of time to spend with a show or a podcast.
That's like an entire that's like playing one of the Uncharted's.
Yeah, it is, but it's barely anywhere into their first campaign. So
that's wild.
I haven't really seen too much of Critical Role in the context of how much is actually out there.
Yeah.
But what I've seen of Matt Mercer, he's phenomenal, don't get me wrong. He does a good job, I feel like, of setting. He does a good job with his voices and setting scenarios and this kind of stuff. Brennan does good. He does good. Brennan's really good at that as well. But where I think Brennan kind of separates from Matt. Now, I have not seen what Matt does recently, mind you, so anyone can correct me if I'm wrong on this. Brennan's really good at just ad-libbing dialogue.
Okay.
Brennan
I've noticed that.
Really good at. Like he's really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
One of the lines that like had me, oh my gosh, I can't even remember anymore. Like there was a section where they were talking about like what it means to be at peace, and it was like if you, how do you know if you're at peace in life type of thing. And he talks about it's like when the things that you want to do and the things that you have to do are the same, you're at peace. And I went, oh my god,
holy shit.
I was like, and I'm like, this is improvised, right? Like,
yeah,
maybe he wrote that down prior, but how would you know to bring it up at that time? Like it's based off the reactions and the feedback from the player characters.
Yeah,
but like
it's
that
kind of like
fucking line, like, oh,
I know it's kind of like freestyle rap. Like you can write a bar, but you have to know when to pull that out. You have to, and adjust the flow, the rest of the flow surrounding it. To just, oh my god, to be able to just pull that out in the moment. I've seen some clips where he's just dropped into a monologue, and it's been some of the most like impactful, visceral, like evocative wordplay you've ever seen.
Really fucking good at
the drop of a hat.
And the crazy thing is, from what I've heard, granted, from different people, from everything that I've heard with other people, is that he is he's probably the smartest person you'll ever fucking meet.
Yeah.
But he's also one of the most humble and kind people you ever meet. Like that intelligence is not there to belittle other people. It's meant to lift other people up, type of thing.
I
fucking love that.
I love that about him. I love people like that. GMs are good at social corralling in creative ways. Part improv, part social engineering. Yeah, I would love to GM like the group that I'm playing with, that you can watch here on the Experience Point when we're playing the Golden Rot, which is just continued to be so much fun. They were like, "Yo, you should GM," and I'm like, I really want to, but I feel like where I would find the hardest would be like having a grasp of the actual game mechanics. Like I feel like I need to understand them way more because I'm still pretty new to it. But speaking of Critical Role, did you see the news?
Yes, Brennan is going to be DMing their fourth campaign.
Yes, Matt finally gets to be a player for a numbered campaign,
And it works out because the Wizard, the Witch, and the Wild One wrapped up their first chapter. Like
nice.
Their first full, not season, because apparently it has like 4 seasons in that. Even though it started in 2023, it's like think of it this way: like if the Wizard, the Witch, and the Wild One is part of it's almost like that's the first book of a larger fantasy series,
Gotcha.
and Brennan will not be DMing the next series in this world. It's going to be another one of the other players. I think it's
Interesting.
Abria Iyengar is going to be the DM, and Brennan will become a player. So
Nice.
while Brennan is DMing Critical Role, he'll be a player. Excuse me, in the next season of Worlds Beyond Number.
Nice.
So that's going to free him up because obviously it's a lot more work to be a DM. Like,
Yeah.
so especially if you create your own campaign and all that stuff. So
Seriously. I don't know
it,
how Kiernan does it, the guy who's running mine. Well, actually, I do. He's been making it since he was in freaking high school.
dude, it's crazy what DMs do. I attempted DMing once and it scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And I really want to try it again now that I kind of have like a better understanding of like what to expect while DMing type of thing.
Yeah. I really
So,
want to GM.
yeah,
Have we talked about Obojima on here?
I don't think so.
It's
If
so
we have, I don't remember. So
okay.
you can feel free to refresh me.
So it's like a homebrew world setting for D&D 5e that's basically Studio Ghibli. So it's like kind of cozy. If you look up the art for it, it's like bright and vibrant, very Zelda, very Ghibli, just like goofy little critters and creatures like you would see in a Miyazaki film, but you get to play in this world as a fantasy world. Like wizards go past like potion vending machines, and their spells are on cassette tapes, stuff like that. It's just a really cool sounding world that I would love to play in. I'm gonna have to just like watch every Miyazaki movie, and then come up with like a. Obojima's a beautiful setting. Have you played, Jimmy, or have you just seen?
Jimmy is big into tabletop RPGs and whatnot. Like,
So sick.
Jim, this is his shit.
Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to. So there's and I think I talked about this last time too. There's a tabletop cafe in my city. This is my bread and butter. Nice. Besides feet,
This is feed and butter.
tabletops and feats. There's a like tabletop cafe in my city, and it's like supposed to be like we talked about that third space. Like it's the safest place I've seen. Like it's run by queers. Like it's queer friendly. Like it's dry. Like they don't do any alcohol there. Like they'll do food and drinks and stuff, but they're like no alcohol. Like just on the off chance, like we just don't want. We want it to be a safe place for anybody, regardless of what they're going through, whether it's addiction or whatever. But you can just go and you can rent a table for like $10 for an unlimited amount of time, and you can just like play games. You can put groups together. I was trying to do a Star Wars one, but that kind of fell apart. But the owner there, who I've gotten to know, is like, I really want to play Obojima, and I was like, say less, say less, fam. I want to play it so bad.
It's funny. So there's actually one in my town, which I won't
Nice.
say, of course.
Yeah.
Right, like 4 minutes down the road from my house.
Oh, that's sick.
It's crazy. And actually, since Jimmy is also local to me, I'll shoot you a text, Jimmy. Maybe you already know about it, but we should check it out. I've been there once just to see what it was, but they have like D&D nights. They have like they have like tabletop RPG nights. They have a whole bunch of stuff. I'll have to actually check out what they recently posted like what their August stuff is, like their August schedule and everything. So
Nice.
it's exciting.
Yeah, I want to play more. I want to play more tabletop.
Pathfinder Day, Mezzo Cup Sleeve event, Teens Tabletop RPG night, and then 18 plus tabletop RPG night.
Hey, this is kind of a segue into. Were you done on the D&D stuff? Because I can.
The last thing, and it's going to be very quick because
Okay.
it's D&D adjacent. And I'm down anytime. I was just at one in Lancaster last week just to peek.
Nice. That's wild.
Nice. So it's D&D adjacent, but only because it's fantasy. I finally decided like I need to start reading books again, like not just like books for the podcast, but
Right.
like books for me. it's a popular series, and I've never gotten it. I've never started reading it. I'm starting it now. I signed up at my local library. Support your local library,
Hell
kids.
yeah.
And Wheel of Time.
Oh, okay. That's a big one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not planning on like, I'm not holding my breath on reading the whole series,
Yeah.
but I want to at least start. So I actually read the first chapter today. I read the prologue yesterday. Read the first chapter today, and I'm going to read the second chapter. I'm going to I don't know if I can stick to a chapter a day, but the chapters like are actually manageable.
Okay.
Like the next one's like only like 11 or 12 pages. Like I like it when chapters are manageable. Give me like 15, like 12 to 18 page chapters.
Yeah.
It's like perfect for me because it gives me good stopping points.
Yes.
If I don't have time, that's literally what I love about it. Like it's short chapters make it so much more manageable mentally. When I feel like I have a 50-page chapter, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to stop in the middle of this because I'm a slow fucking reader.
Looking at you, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Jimmy
so
says
I'm
it's
excited.
a tough read.
I've heard my uncle loves this series. It's
Okay.
one of his favorite book series, and he's been talking about it for a while. So I'm finally diving into it. I'm looking forward to really giving this an earnest shot. And I like normally like I'll borrow a book from the library and then I'll like touch it for like read like a chapter and then never touch it again. I already read a prologue and the first chapter, which is more than I can say for 90% of the other books that I start reading. So I'm excited to read the next chapter. I like the world building so far. Yeah.
Nice.
It's cool.
I would fall asleep in 5 seconds.
What? Sorry?
I said I would fall asleep in 5 seconds. We've talked about this before. I have to do audiobooks if I'm doing books. Reading words on the page, like my eye movement, I think just like makes me just so drowsy.
Did you used to read books before bed?
Yeah, that's probably why. I would read in school when I was a kid, and then before bed.
Yep, that's probably why I would do that.
Yeah, that tracks.
That would be it. Because you've mentally conditioned yourself to it. But yeah, I'm trying to think. There was one other thing that I've experienced. It's not D&D related that I'm trying to remember what it is. So whatever you had, feel free to jump into it while I'm trying to remember what the other thing I was going to bring up is.
I will definitely do that. Right?
Did you forget what you were going to bring up?
Yes, I did. I just need a second to prepare.
Well, I can go. I remembered something. I started playing through Live Alive.
Okay.
Which is a JRPG it was originally on the Super Famicom.
Right.
There's a Nintendo Switch port. It's in English, like a nice like Nintendo Switch like with updated graphics and everything.
I like that
the
cover.
2D HD graphics. It's a cool fucking cover.
Yeah.
And you actually saw me streaming a little bit of it. I talked about the UI.
Yeah, we talked about the fistful of chest hair.
They have your piece of armor is a fistful of hold on. I have screenshots of it because I was like just flabbergasted by it.
I think that's a John Wayne movie, isn't it? Fistful of chest hair
and a bottle of racism.
Oh, hey.
the John Wayne story.
The John Wayne story. A big, large brown bottle of racism.
Come on. If he's racist, it wouldn't be brown. But
yeah.
Massive chest hair is what the official item was, and then also your character gets a move called Stench Poot.
Right, Stench Poot. How could we forget Stench Poot?
Attack, turn back on many bad and hurt with big poot. Charge time short, damage low, penetrating.
I feel on the first date.
And then your ape character has a projectile move called Poop Throw.
Yep. Of course.
The attack hurt many bad with smelly poop, damage low. And then the ape also gets his own Stench Poot move, which I don't think I'll be able to like show easily on here. I'll see how well this works. I'm gonna put my phone up to the screen. He fucking drops trowel and goes upside down.
Right.
And toots. and that yellow circle is a smiley face covering his genitals.
Nice. Love it. That's great.
It's
I feel like this character is what... Like, I feel like when you play Chrono Trigger, you're recounting the story from somebody telling the tale, but in real life, that's what Ayla would be like. Me take many bad, punched with big poot, fistful of chest hair.
Ayla, shout out to Ayla, who's fucking like bisexual. She doesn't give a shit what you got under
Hell
there.
yeah.
She will sleep with you.
She existed in a time before bigotry, I guess. I was gonna say that, but then I was like, wait, most of their conflict with the other group is because they're reptile people.
So they still have racism.
Yeah. In a time before homophobia, the land before homophobia.
Imagine that being a movie.
It might as well
That'd
be
really fucking funny.
We should get a reboot of Land Before Time. But then just like stop at like 3.
I also learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube this past couple weeks.
Oh, word? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds really challenging, but I just looked up a tutorial online because there's a pattern that you can follow to do it.
Yeah.
It's literally as simple as like you just I mean, I'm not going to explain the whole thing, but like, because you can find it on YouTube, and that'd be kind of boring for me to do it here. But I know how to solve a Rubik's Cube now. I have the patterns memorized.
That's impressive. I mean, so you updated your resume, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Got to put that on there
for a job that I'm not trying to apply for.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's sick.
I think. Was there anything else that I experienced this week? I started reading that book. I saw The Naked Gun. I did start watching a Western TV show called Godless. It's a Netflix limited series just because I'm kind of in like a Western. I'm in a lot of weird moods right now. Like I'm into Westerns. I'm into fantasy. I'm kind of dipping my toes into everything.
Fantasy Westerns?
That would be pretty cool. They do exist.
I think you should give Rango another shot. I love that movie.
It was fine. I remember watching it just be fine. Then everyone talked about how great it was. I'm like, really?
Well, even better. Have you ever played Oddworld Stranger's Wrath?
The only Oddworld game I played is the one that you watch me play and get mad at. So.
I forgot about that. Oh my god. Yeah, I think maybe giving that a bit more time when you weren't on camera and just... Yeah, I think you would have been less mad. Stranger's Wrath is a Western first and third person shooter / action game in the Oddworld universe, and it is great. It is great. There's not a bad Oddworld game. Like there's a worst one, but there's not a bad one.
I have a severe disagreement with that.
Did you think Abe's Odyssey was bad?
No, I thought it was mean.
Okay, well that's fair.
I thought it was mean is the best way I can put it. There's a lot of moments where it asks you to fail to learn, but there's no chance of you not failing unless you know. Like it'd be different if there was like for example, like Mario. A lot of times in Mario games, there's usually some type of indication that like there's usually some type of indication like, hey, you can't, like, be careful, there's something coming or something like that. They have a good way to broadcast it, even if it's as simple as it's just coming from the right side of the screen over. There's not a lot of like cheap shots in Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, at least the very first game. There are so many moments where like you'll just like walk onto a screen just to see what's on the screen and then get killed.
Yeah.
And I don't enjoy that type of... I know that is... Some people like that type of game design. I don't personally like that. That to some people it's funny. Like, oh man, look what just happened. The game's like dicking with me. Like it. I get it why some people like that. I just don't like that. And I don't want to say it's bad design, because the penalty isn't usually for death. Usually isn't that steep.
Yeah, there's a really
it's a pretty fair system.
Forgiving
overall.
checkpoint system, and you have unlimited lives.
Yeah, so I think the game is designed well around that mechanic. I just don't like that mechanic.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's unnecessarily mean.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I remember.
I'm not. It's not a bad game. It's just it's
Yeah,
not my cup of tea. I don't like games that are mean to you
yeah,
for the sake of being mean. Like there's certain times when it's like a game will be mean to like prove a point about something. Like I think Celeste can be like that at times with how challenging it is.
yeah.
But like it to me, a lot of those times it feels like it's serving a point other than the fact of like, look how stupid you are. And I don't know. I
Um,
don't want to feel stupid.
no, I don't think it's that energy. I know what you mean. I think it's more just like, um, it teaches you everything that you need to know. Like in the first level, like just escaping the factory, you pretty much learn everything that you'll need to for the rest of the game. And so then it's more so just like remembering, like, okay, on this screen, I jump down, avoid this thing, jump. You're almost like building a puzzle, like one piece at a time. And like, yeah, you're gonna die, but it's okay. You can just go back to the last checkpoint and be like, okay, right. So this screen, I gotta jump over this thing. Almost like, I don't know, Super Meat Boy had like that kind of energy. I feel like, where it's just like, oh god damn it, I keep hitting this same saw. Like, okay, so here I gotta go do this, and then once you put them all together and you do it all seamlessly, it's like, oh yeah, that felt really good. I don't know. That's my experience. I know it's not going to be for everyone.
Mine.
You also
it's not for me, I don't think.
Yeah, you also didn't grow up with it, so I definitely have very fond memories of it as a kid when I had a million years to sit and play it and die over and over and over again. We were talking about this last time, like, or no, actually, sorry, I was talking about this with Sam, where it's just like it feels like games and stuff nowadays, like maybe it's just because we're adults and we don't have as much time, but I don't like. If I had played Steambot Chronicles when I was a kid, I would have absolutely dove into every single little thing. But when I was playing it now, I was like, I kind of just wanted to finish it just to be like, yeah, I beat it. Now I can like move on. Not because I didn't like it, not because I didn't love it. But I was just like, I don't have the time to dive into these things anymore. And it hurts and it sucks. And it's also why I give up on fighting games sooner now, because I don't have the time to get good at them like I used to in my teens and early 20s.
I also think there's an element of like what we want as a reward for a game now, like is different than when we were kids. When we were kids, the play itself was the reward. When we're adults, beating the play is fun, but it's a mechanism to get to the reward, which is beating the game or whatever it may be for you, whatever that reward that you want out of a game may be.
And I'm constantly thinking about the reward being I get to play the next thing that I'm looking forward to playing, which that was never my thought as a child. It was always just like, I can't wait to get home so I can play more Oddworld, or get home so I can play more Banjo-Kazooie. Not like, I can't wait till I beat this so that I can play, I can't wait till I beat Steambot Chronicles so that I can play Doom 2016 or Devil May Cry 5 or Armored Core 6, or the list goes on. Like, I just want to get to the new things. And it's a totally different mindset. I don't know how to
change that, man. I want to change that. Me too. I can't really afford to change it for the podcast, because I kind of have to play stuff to completion for the pod. But like, I think that's why in some instances forever games, like whether it's your Fortnites, whether it's your League of Legends, whether it's your fucking Hearthstone, whether whatever whatever you want to
the gas games,
games as a service, I feel like that's one of the reasons they've become so much more appealing, is because to a lot of people now, is because it is, you don't really have, like, there's no beating it. You already know there's no beating it, so you're focused. The reward of it is entirely of just the play.
Maybe that's why I can't get into those. Like,
I find for me, like, my just for play games are things like Age of Empires, and it's not because it's an RTS. Like, I like that gameplay mechanic. Obviously, I know you're not an RTS fan, but the reason I like it is because I'll be editing a podcast and then I'll be playing an Age of Empires match, and it's just like against a computer, and it's just something fun. I enjoy the play itself. Like, I obviously enjoy winning, but there'll be times when the computers will kick my ass because I'm not always good, and that's fine. But like, I I like to play it because I like the actual play. I've never gone for the campaigns in RTS games. I only like to play against computers. Really, that's how I've always enjoyed playing.
Yeah.
Um,
I also
so I
wonder.
play those just for the play.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm not like that with every game, and it's frustrating because I wish I was. Though I could see me doing that more with Boku no Natsuyasumi, because
Yeah.
that game is such a like. I really like ending my day with that game, man. I like, and there's something I looked up on a guide. Apparently, like the better your summer is determined by, and put better in quotations, like, think of it like a scoring system in the game,
Yeah.
by how many days or how few days you write off as nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Have you had one of those journal entries where like nothing special happened today, but it was a good
But it
day?
was a good day. No, but I know about that from the first one. Yeah, I haven't had
Yeah.
that happen yet. Even on days where I thought it might happen, it didn't. And I'm not.
So you're doing well, because I actually have had three so far.
Oh wow. Okay.
And a lot of that, I think sometimes I accidentally will bunch up like multiple events in a day, but you can only write one journal entry. So
Yeah.
like, there was like a day I had like three major events happen. I don't want to spoil the one,
Yeah.
because it's actually like, it's something that will definitely happen to you. It's not something that like you can miss. It's
Yeah.
going to happen, and I don't want to spoil what that is.
Okay.
So yeah, but like it's stuff like that where it's like I've had a couple of those. So there's like, from what I saw, there's up to like 12 different entries for like nothing special happened today, but it was a good day.
Oh wow. So even the
So
nothing days have differences to them.
so the writing stays the same, but the picture that Boku draws is
Yeah.
different.
Oh, that's cool.
And actually, so I know you're not on my Patreon,
I should be.
but no, it's fine. Dude, that costs money. Don't join the Patreon. There was one of the first today was like nothing special happened today, but I still think it was a wonderful day. Which, side note, that's one of my favorite lines from the entire game,
Yes. Me too.
because I really think in general it's such a wonderful sentiment. Like, just acknowledge nothing special happened today, but it was still a
It
good
was a
day,
good day.
because I love that.
Or
But
it
so,
just being your summer vacation.
Yeah.
Sometimes doing nothing is the best thing to do when you're on some kind of break.
So one of the drawings that he did for my entry for that, I think it was the second one. It, on the left page, it had a picture of he drew a crab, and it just says crab. On the right page, it's a picture of he drew a crayfish, and then in letters it says crayfish. Then underneath the crab on the left page, he just writes friends question mark, like crab, crayfish, friends.
Friends? Just kidding. Unless.
Really fucking cute. I thought that was really funny.
I love that.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
It's so cute and wholesome. And that game is kind of becoming a play for the sake of play for me, because I'm not streaming it. Like, I streamed the one day, but it was just, it's one day in Boku no Natsuyasumi, so it's probably like half an hour. Or I think I played for like an hour, because...
Yeah, they're like 25 minutes or so.
Yeah, so...
25 minutes, half an hour.
I wonder. I know that being a streamer is also to blame for a lot of that energy of like, oh my god, I don't have time anymore. But like, there aren't many games that I'm playing just for me. Like, I'm trying to be... I got myself back into like a Sonic kick again, and I'm trying to beat Sonic Frontiers, and it's because I like it enough to keep going, but not enough to be like, oh my god, I gotta stream this. And so that kind of became like a bit of a personal game, even though like it is kind of a slog. It's a bit of a collectathon. But the boss fights are some of the coolest, most cinematic things I've seen. The boss fights in that game are like Shadow of the Colossus boss fights.
Okay.
Except you can turn Super Saiyan. So like, you become supersonic for all of the boss fights, and so then you're just like Goku flying around fighting these giant monsters that you have to like... It's nuts. It's very cool. I didn't mean to talk about that, but that's one of those. Or like, I know I'm not going to stream Persona 3, the remake of Persona 3. One, because I want to play it with Polisa. She's not always available to stream. And two, it's a long ass game. The original was a long ass game. It's a JRPG. So that's probably
Yes,
going
it
to be
is.
one that it's like, okay, cool, let's take our time, just experience it, play it because you're excited and you want to play it, and not like, okay, let me set up the camera, turn the lights on, is this good to go? Is the mic okay? Am I streaming? Am I live? Did my internet go out? Did I do the freaking going live notification? Did I do the little Instagram story? Like, without having to do all that and just be like, because that keeps me from playing games, and it sucks because like I'm streaming to play games and have fun. But I'm in this weird spot all the time where I'm like, I have this game. I bought Bayonetta 3 on launch day. Besides the fact that I've heard that it's not that great. I love character action games. Devil May Cry's, your Niers, your Bayonettas. I bought it on launch game. It's still in the shrink wrap. Because I'm like, oh, I really wanted to stream it. And I'm like, but I have so much other stuff that I want to stream. So maybe I'll just wait. Oh, I should just play it because I'm excited because it just came out. No, I want to stream it. Well, I don't want to stream it. So I should play it. No, I want to and it's just this constant like cycle that I'm having a really hard time breaking, which I might just need to force myself.
It's tough to do, and I've been failing at it for like a year or so now. But I used to try to have, excuse me, a game or two that I'm playing for the show, and then a game I'm playing for leisure. Just something that I have no plans on covering it for the show. Sometimes that turns into me covering it for the show anyway. For example, Metroid Prime, I was just like, I don't know what game to stream right now. I usually stream on this night. Let me just stream this game. And so I ended up playing Metroid Prime just for fun, and then it turned into like, holy shit, I want to do an episode on this.
Yeah.
And Jimmy writes, does streaming come with that, ooh, I want to share my joy with others? I think that's
100%.
part of it.
That's most of what it is for me. Also, the I'm documenting this. So, oh my God, what if I have the coolest moment that I want to remember forever and I want to share with people in a live format setting like this, and I don't because I decided to play a game off stream. And what if I miss out on that? So there's this almost like self FOMO. It's such a weird dynamic.
That is strange. That is interesting to me because to me, then it's like that moment should just be for you. You don't need to share it with everyone else.
Yeah,
I think there's moments that should just be for you.
Yes, and I think Boku no Natsuyasumi is bringing that back out of me because that is totally a game where, like, at first I was like, I want us, and we're gonna do an episode where we do this, but not until we beat it. I want it to be like, oh my God, did you do this? Did you do this? Oh, what happened on this day? Did you do this? And then when I thought about it, I was like, no, I actually don't want that. I want us to compare afterwards. It's almost like...
Are you keeping screenshots of Boku's journal entries by any chance?
No, but I'm just going to go through at the end and screen record, like flipping through each page. Because I'm going to make a video that's him flipping through each page, and then I'm going to have my audio diary over top of it.
I forgot you can go back through his page, too.
Yeah.
Or through his journal. So far, I have all my journal entries in here. I have 20 journal entries. And actually, oh yeah, there's some really cool stuff. I'm very curious to see what you like, which order you do things in. Like,
yeah,
I know. I bet you there's stuff that you do that I don't do, and vice versa.
Yeah, we were telling each other about things just when you popped into the stream when I was playing. I think I was on day like 8 or something. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, I told you something, and you're like, I had no idea you could do that. And you were like, hey, you could ride that bike. And I was like, I had no idea you could do that. Good old first day back at school lore dumps. That's totally what it is.
I had no idea you had a fucking bug net.
Yeah, right.
I've caught a few bugs now ever since that conversation.
Yeah, the butterflies are great for trading to the kids. Yeah, and
what can you get from them? Like beetles and shit.
So when you beat one of the kids' bugs, they put them up for trade in the trade book, and the butterflies are worth a lot of, like, it'll say like this is worth 1.8 beetles. So if they have a really strong beetle and you beat it, you can trade them like a rare butterfly or something to get their beetle on their roster.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That kid pissed me off. The little kid, Shigeru, the one who is voiced by Pikachu and Chopper from One Piece, was pissing me off yesterday because he kept beating all of my bugs when I was trying to fight his bugs, and then his bug was getting stronger, which was making it more difficult for my bugs to win. And I was like,
yep.
"Fuck this game!" But Yeah, that and yeah, Wub, like that energy of like wow, talking to somebody who's like all the memes aside, I love talking to people right after they beat Heavy Rain or Detroit Become Human and being like, "What was your game
Jason,
like, Jason?
Jason.
Sean?" Uh, or like Detroit Become Human, which is so different, or the Telltale Walking Dead games. I love comparing like, "Oh, what did you do here? What did you do there?" Ooh,
Sorry, just thinking of the Talking Dead. Sorry, Walking Dead Telltale games. Um, mutual friend of both of our shows, Sissy Jones.
yes, yeah,
She was.
she was
I don't
Katya,
know if you remember when we spoke to her, like a couple years ago now. One of her best voice actress friends is Courtney Taylor.
right?
Um, I'm recording with Courtney Taylor this Friday.
Hell yeah! Is that
Yeah,
does she voice Clementine? Is that
that's a damn good
Clementine's voice
question.
actor? Because I thought that was.
I don't know.
I thought her name was
Give me just a
Hillary
moment.
something. Maybe I got that wrong. It's been like years.
Yeah, I can let you know in just a moment. But yeah, I mean Courtney Taylor, she's done voices in like tons of like cartoons and video games and
Mm.
whatnot. She's Chameleon and Janet Cage in Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay, nice.
So she's done a lot of that type of stuff. I'll have to see what else she's. Oh, she's in X-Men '97 as Callisto and Darkchild and
Oh,
Magic.
sick. Okay. God, that show was so
Um,
good. God, that show was so good.
it got canceled, right?
No, I think they're making another one. The
All right,
writer
good.
got fired because they found out that he had an OnlyFans, I think.
Because he had an OnlyFans.
Yeah. And there's
So Courtney Taylor is in the movie Rubber, the horror
tire
movie about
movie?
a killer tire. Yeah,
I need to watch that movie. Oh,
I
real
should watch it before I record with her, just to
yeah.
ask the questions.
Oh my god. Be like, "I can't believe I have the star of Rubber."
She does do Ada Wong in Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City.
Oh, okay. I think it's Ada, but I'm also not
Ada,
a
whatever.
Resident Evil guy. Before, just because we're talking about horror movies and we were talking about being surprised at the director of like Naked Gun being the one guy from Lonely Island. Have you seen anything for? I know neither of us are probably going to see this because it's horror. There's a new movie out called Weapons.
I've heard about that. It looks really. I've heard nothing but good things about.
Yeah.
That's another movie that like. There's so many movies coming out. People are like, this movie's good. This movie's
Yeah.
good, and so many people are going to see them in theaters.
Do you know who the director of that is?
No.
Zach Kreger, as in Zach from Whitest Kids You Know.
I never watched Whitest Kids, so I know none of their sketches or anything like
Oh
that.
my God.
People always reference them.
They're so funny.
Side note: Courtney Taylor is not in Walking Dead.
Okay.
But she is in she plays villagers and survivors in Dark Void.
Oh my God,
remember
Dark
that
Void.
game?
Oh God, the less said about that game, the better.
She's in Alpha Protocol.
The
She's
coolest-
in StarCraft 2 Wings of
The
Liberty.
coolest thing about
She's-
Dark Void is the cover art. That's the best part about that video game.
She's done some Ace Combat games, but like minor characters in those.
Oh, Jimmy says Weapons is awesome.
Jimmy is also a big horror fan, so that
Okay.
makes. I'm not surprised you saw it.
Yeah, my one coworker is very into horror, and she said it was good too. I probably won't watch it because horror is tough for me. I can do like sci-fi horror, I can do like horror thriller, but when it's just pure horror, I'm like, nah, man.
Yeah, excuse me.
Speaking of, there's I haven't watched it yet, but what time is it? Do I have enough time tonight? It's 10 o'clock. No,
10,
I don't.
12.
I still have to play Boku no Natsu today
I do too.
airs the first episode of Alien Earth, the first Alien series.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm excited to see that. I haven't heard any reviews. I'm a huge Aliens fan. It's my favorite movie monster of all time, the Xenomorph. I hope it's good. The last few Aliens projects have been kind of mid, and then Romulus came out and blew my shit out the back of my shit. Like, the movie was so good.
And violent, from what I've heard.
Very violent, and also easily the scariest of the entire franchise. Like, I was.
Now, have you? I've become more of a Predator fan just because it's less horror, more action.
Yeah, I am looking forward to Badlands.
Oh yeah, because Prey was fucking dope.
Prey was awesome. There's a new animated
Prey
one
was
out
so fucking good.
that's supposed to be pretty good too.
Oh, okay, cool. I had no idea.
And I think it's like it's kind of time jumpy. Like, I think it goes around and it's like a predator fighting a centurion, a predator fighting a ninja or a samurai, and a predator fighting a, like, I don't know. But they took the Prey thing and went further with it.
Okay.
Killer of Killers, that's it. Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, I love Aliens and Predators. I love their coexistence and their starting as a crossover, and like the comics and stuff, ending up being like almost synonymous with each other. But I will always love Aliens way more. I just think they're more interesting. I love the whole tribal, you have to prove yourself to be a warrior aspect of the Predators. But God, just the xenomorph itself.
I think the xenomorph looks really cool, but like, I don't know. The alien stuff I like a lot too. I actually, it's funny. I prefer Alien to Aliens.
Okay.
I think because
most people
and I'm
do.
not a horror fan, but I like the atmosphere of Alien.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Aliens it's a straight up action flick, which is fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I need to rewatch Aliens, in all honesty.
That's my top. I think my fourth highest movie in my top 10. I don't know if we've ever talked about our top 10 movies. I am the type
I don't have one anyway, so it'd be a waste of time for
I'm
me.
the type of neurodivergent that likes making lists.
I'm the type that can't do lists because I'm like, well, I like this for this reason, I like this for this reason, I like this for this reason.
That's
and
fair.
Like, it's the same thing with games. Like, I don't have a list of like favorite games. I have like, even then, like Ratchet and Clank is my favorite series, but I don't really think about Ratchet and Clank all that often unless I'm about to play it. It's weird like that.
Yeah. I don't know if I have talked about these before. Oh, I do have a top 10 games. I can rattle them off quickly. Maybe we can dive into them another time. Maybe I can force you.
Yeah, because we gotta do our Boku no Natsuyasumi session.
My top 10 movies are starting from 10 down. Yes, I realize that oh my God, what is his name? The House of Cards asshole guy.
Oh, Kevin Spacey.
Yes, Kevin Spacey. I realize that Kevin Spacey is in this movie and says some creepy things towards a young male character. That does not take it away from my number 10 movie, Baby Driver.
Controversy acknowledged.
Yeah. Hey, number 9. I'm wearing the shirt of it right now.
Oh, Akira.
Yeah. Number 9. I just got this shirt too. Number 9, Akira. Number 8, Hot Rod. Number 7, Mulan. Number 6, Your Name. Number 5, Spirited Away. Number 4, Aliens. Number 3, The Matrix. And I have just switched these two around. So now this is a bit out of date, but correcting to as follows. Number 2, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It hurts me to put it at number 2 because it was at number 1 for so long.
It doesn't even need to be in top 10.
Wow, rude. Number 1, Princess Mononoke.
Okay.
Yeah. I love that movie so much.
I think out of all of those, I don't even know where I would put it. I know at least like Princess Mononoke, Scott Pilgrim, they would not be on my top 10.
We do have pretty different tastes.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. I also think like part of me, and this is not the fault of the movies, it's because they get so much praise from so many people that the hipster in me is like, well, it's fine. It's good, but it's not like as good as.
Yeah, I mean, it's like.
And it's so I definitely turn into a little bit of a shitty hipster with that type of stuff, and I'll acknowledge that. Controversy acknowledged.
You got it. Controversy acknowledged. There's been some controversy in this episode.
I can tell you though, probably my number one favorite movie, just period, is 12 Angry Men.
Okay, I think you've talked about it before original. On here.
Yeah,
I've
we
never
have
seen it.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Really fucking good. For something that like, I think part of it is just because I remember seeing advertisements on like TBS back in the 90s. And they would always have advertisements for like the TV version of 12 Angry Men. Like, these men are so angry. I'm like, what the fuck is this all about?
And
As like
there's
a
12 of
9-year-old.
them.
And I was so confused. The advertisements did not sell it well at all. And then I remember watching I worked at a library for a number of years, and I got to rent movies for free. So I watched a fuck ton of movies.
Nice.
That was when I got my. That's when I became a somewhat cinephile.
Mm.
I don't remember most of the shit I watched, but I did watch a lot. But I remember watching 12 Angry Men and being like, "Holy shit, this was actually like really good. Like really, like it blew me away how good it was. Like the dialogue is some of the like it's so." I actually recently was watching a lot of like reaction videos to 12 Angry Men, just seeing people react to some of the dialogue lines. It's a really good fucking movie.
I have to watch that because I remember you telling me about it, and I still don't remember anything that you said about it. So it's one of those.
It's fine. I won't elaborate any further.
Yeah,
I like it a lot though.
I like going in blind to movies. I feel like I just did that somewhat recently. Someone was telling me about a movie, and I knew nothing about it, and when I watched it, I wish I could remember what it was. Anyway, it's getting late.
I wish I liked more of the movies on your top 10 list, because it's like a lot of stuff is like it just
The Matrix.
Like the Matrix is I like the Matrix well enough. I don't think that's overrated. It's just not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Like there's certain movies where it's just like so okay. I will say Princess Mononoke I think deserves all the praise it gets, because it like knowing how Miyazaki makes his movies.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Like that is like a insane achievement.
Yeah.
Matrix, just because it like, blew it out of the water. Scott Pilgrim just never did it for me. I remember everyone talking about like just our friend Justin.
Yeah.
Like him being obsessed with it, and I remember watching it, and it just
Josh's soft meh for Matrix is wild.
So the Matrix, it's one of those things where I can acknowledge how how much people like it, but I think because now it's been so ingrained in pop culture where people just reference it all the time, it just doesn't feel like it ever had the punch for it that maybe when people who went in blind seeing it, like not knowing what it was going to be, especially the 90s, man. Like I remember seeing like that movie changed so much. Like The Matrix is fucking monumental. I agree, Jim. I agree, James. It's a monumental piece of cinema. I remember watching it and just being like, I think because I saw it too late. I think I saw it after seeing all the other shit it was influenced by.
Influenced?
I saw that influenced it. Yeah, so I saw other movies that were influenced by The Matrix.
Okay.
And so when I saw The Matrix, I understood where it all came from, but it just didn't have that same hit with me as it did before.
Did you ever see Equilibrium?
I did, but not enough to actually say whether I liked it or disliked it. I remember it was back when I worked at the library, actually.
Nice.
And I remember not really paying enough attention to really know much about it, or if I liked it or disliked it.
Whoa, Jimmy says even better. I don't know if I would say that, but I loved it. It's like the Matrix, like the Matrix crossed over with like Fahrenheit 451.
Okay.
Loved that movie. Christian Bale, Sean Bean. It's very Matrix inspired.
It's Matrix with better acting.
With better acting. Yeah, I love the world of the Matrix and what it did just for cinema. Like people made movies differently after the Matrix came out and are still
absolutely like absolutely like in like my groundbreaking cinema. Absolutely groundbreaking. Like I can't take that away. I think that's the same thing I give to like Princess Mononoke. It's not my cup of tea. Like I like other Miyazaki movies more. And I think the reason I get kind of like that chip on my shoulders because every person that I know is also a fan of Miyazaki movies cites, Princess Mononoke is like, this is like the pinnacle. And I'm like, Princess Mononoke, I think, is a beautiful film that is slow paced with good purpose, but it's boring as shit to me because of it. It is so slow for me to its detriment. And I'm clarifying for me because I don't think it's too slow in general. I
Yeah.
think if Princess Mononoke sped up, it would be an objectively worse movie. I think if it was not as slow and methodically paced, excuse me, with all the characters and how the movie goes. But like, I think the movie starts off really well, but a lot of the shit inside, like when Ashitaka goes into the town and is just like interacting with the people there before all the fights happen, I it just started boring me. Like after a little while, like I was like, okay, I understand. Let's move it along, type of thing. I'll have to rewatch it. Maybe my opinion will be completely changed.
I love that scene because you need that to care about these people as much as you do, because it's
That's why I'm saying it's a me problem, not a movie problem. Like
sure.
I also have to rewatch it to like see if I still have the same feelings. I just remember watching it and it just felt it honestly, I don't even know I don't understand the reference for Cole Fields of Wool.
I think he's saying you came in with a good movie and then are spouting, according to Jimmy Doom, bullshit. maybe I'm wrong.
Well, you're all wrong, so it doesn't. I'm wrong too. We're all wrong.
Art is subjective, and people experience things in different ways. Yeah, I mean,
and I think with like, so what honestly what Princess Mononoke reminds me of, and the reason why it's hard for me to watch, it reminds me of those old epic movies. Like I'm talking, like Ben-Hur and shit like that, where it was like a 4-hour like
oh god,
movie extravagant. Which I know Princess Mononoke is not that long. How long is Princess Mononoke?
like 2.5, I think.
A little over 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Yeah,
and I can't say, like, here's the crazy thing. I watch James Bond movies all the time. They are objectively worse. 90% of Bond movies are objectively worse than Princess Mononoke. There is no fucking character development in any of them. There is no semblance of plot. The cinematography is mixed. Sometimes it's beautiful, sometimes it's shit.
Yeah.
Princess Mononoke, every shot's a fucking painting. It is a stunning piece of artwork.
It's rich with symbolism. Not really get that with Bond, but you enjoy watching Bond movies more.
Yes,
that's okay.
Bond movies are just fun. Like that's why and I don't know. I guess just for me, part of it is that I become a hipster about certain pieces of media when I am sold a bill of goods that when I watch it, it doesn't live up to what was sold to me.
Ooh.
Where like I'll watch Scott Pilgrim and people talk about how amazing it is, and I watch it, and there's some parts that make me laugh. There's some parts that I find funny, but generally I don't find it that funny of a movie. I don't care about the characters all that much. I understand the purpose. Scott's not meant to be a likable character. Yeah. Totally fine. Like I like, you need to have characters that are not likable to prove a point a lot of times. But it just, like, the whole thing, it felt to me like, because there was, at the time that movie came out, there are so few pieces of media outside video games that validated gamers as like, this is your culture is being shown on screen in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Scott Pilgrim was really one of the first to do that in a major way, right?
Yeah,
where it validated gamers on a larger stage than just within the gaming community.
Yeah,
and I think because of that, it makes that movie loom so much larger in people's conscious than other stuff, and for good reason. There really wasn't anything around it. Like, other video game stuff in that space was nowhere near as good or as well put together as Scott Pilgrim was. And like, I can acknowledge, like, the performances are good, it's well directed, it's well paced. Like, I think that the indie vibe comes off a little bit too pretentious for me, and I just don't enjoy it.
Okay, that's the vibe that I thought for sure you were gonna vibe with, because we grew up going to like shitty little shows like they do, and I wanted to be in a shitty little band like they were. And back when I played guitar for like a year, so I'm so surprised. And yeah, like your best friend Justin, like, that is so like his energy.
One of his favorite movies.
Yeah,
one of his favorite movies, man. I don't know. I remember watching it and just my hot takes. I don't feel like I have that many hot takes. It's just when I get hipsterish about certain things. I get like it's when something gets praised so much and then I experience, I'm like, this is fine. It's not bad. It's just fine. And then that's when I get vitriolic about it. Like, I have to tear this down.
I know
I've
that
gotten better at
feeling.
now. I've gotten better at it now where it's like I don't want to tear it down because I want other people to enjoy what they enjoy. But like, people then get curious, like, well, why everyone else likes this? Why don't you like this? And I'm like, well,
Because
I'm
everyone else
spending
likes
literally
it.
years of my life trying to figure out why I don't like. It's not that I don't like it. It's I'm underwhelmed by it. I'm meh about it. Like,
Yeah. I've seen.
I didn't regret watching it.
I have my versions of seeing things, like you said, maybe too late, where people just would lose their shit over something, and I would see it and be like, okay. I think there was a much more recent version of this, but one of my biggest ones, and still brooding. I love it. One of my versions of this, and I should probably give it another watch, but oh my god, Rocky Horror
The Blazing
Picture.
Saddles.
Well, that for sure, that did it. Was in that camp for me, but I feel like I had a lot of reasons why I didn't like that movie, and but Rocky Horror, I watched that. I was forced to watch that against my will, which is never a good way to watch something or to enjoy something. And everyone around me was like reciting the entire movie, every single second, every single word, every single utterance, because they've seen it a bazillion times. And I'm like, I felt lost. And honestly, the FOMO was making me like, I wanted to be part of that, and I wasn't, which was pissing me off. And also, it was distracting from the movie, and I ended up not liking it because everyone else was so into it. And I think if I watched it by myself, maybe I would enjoy it more. I love Tim Curry.
I don't think you would enjoy it more.
That's also fair, because there's a lot of reasons about the movie itself as to why I didn't like it either. But yeah,
I've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, and the same thing. I was like, this movie's fine. Like, I can it's silly, it's irreverent, it's nothing like you've ever seen in a good way. I think the reason why that movie has its long-lasting stay is that a bunch of weirdos back in the 70s when it first came out started creating that live. You've heard what people do with the live screenings at in movie theaters for this, right?
Yeah.
It's an experience, and I feel like that is now more what this movie is better at. Like, you have more fun with this movie because of the goofiness of the experience of seeing it in a theater with people throwing fucking like toast at the screen, or
it's like The Room.
Well, here's the difference though. The Room, it felt like people did that on purpose. This came organically out of a community. If that makes sense. Like,
I can see that.
I've never seen it personally live. I've just heard of it. I actually listened to a podcast where they talked about they recorded it live, and obviously they can't have the movie sound going on. They don't show it like that, but then they have a reaction afterwards. And one of the ones that apparently one of the lines that at least this troupe yells out is, I guess the first time Susan Sarandon shows up on screen, they yell Susan Sarandon is a slut.
Okay.
Like, just very random out of the I don't know the script of this. It's literally a performance. There's like troops that perform this like add-on to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I feel like that's the way you need to experience it. But you go into it knowing that you're there for this show, not for the movie. Is almost like a template for their show, instead of the movie speaking for itself. So the movie speaking for itself, it's there's not really a plot. It's I mean, there's a plot, but it's
also the medium of it. Like, I feel like it should have. I don't know if it was a stage show first. If it was, I think maybe it should have just remained as a musical, like a stage show, kind of like Cats. Like, Cats never should have been made into a movie. Like, that was the weirdest.
Who doesn't want to see
dream.
A creepy, uncanny valley Judi Dench as a cat,
or Jason Derulo's furry asshole? They're walking around with their buttholes just out and about. Like, certain media should maybe like the whole. I think if I had seen it live on stage, even if everyone was chanting along with it every single word, I think I probably would have enjoyed it more. I don't know. There's something about the interactivity of it. it should have been on the stage. I don't know. It also just it kind of annoyed me. I don't know. I like musicals, but it's a particular kind of musical.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I'm trying to think if there's any other hot takes I have before we go.
I have a hot anime take. I don't know if we've talked about this.
Sure.
Full Metal Alchemist, the original show, is better
than Brotherhood.
Is a better show than Brotherhood.
I'm with you on that. Absolutely.
I mean, everyone's like, oh, but it doesn't follow the manga. Okay, sure. Brotherhood's a better adaptation, but I think the original is a better show.
More character. You actually know who Edward and Alphonse are.
Yeah, and Brotherhood almost requires you to have seen the original. I'm out. It's wild. You can have wrong opinions.
No, I'm with you on that only because, and we've talked about it before. Brotherhood is 100% a better adaptation of the manga. I think that probably beat for beat the plot is like the storyline is probably overall better, but there's no character development in Brotherhood.
Yeah,
like,
I don't even know about.
There's
the
no.
plot.
The Brotherhood relies on you having to watch the original anime to get to know Edward and Alphonse and some of the other characters. So when the events happen, because doesn't the fucking like the infamous like episode with Nina, right? Like that happens. Like it's not like early in the show, but it's like not late either. It's like
it's very early. The other part, my favorite character dying, which happens at like episode like 20 something in the original, is like I think 9 or 10 in Brotherhood. Like
then that's what I'm saying. Like there's no build up. Like that the death of that character. That I think that's what I was trying to think of. That's a better example of what I was trying to get at. The death of that character in episode 20 hits so much harder because you've had 19 episodes to get to know this character. So when that fucking happens, it fucking is brutal.
Rips your heart out. And of course, I still cried watching it again. And it's part of the reason I didn't watch Brotherhood for a while, because I got up to that part and I knew it was coming. And I was like, I can't put my body through that again. My soul, my mind.
It's just like, I just remember watching it as well. I'm like, oh, we're already here. Like, okay, I guess we're doing this now. Like, I remember when I first watched it, a lot of the plots just felt rushed.
Yeah, and every emotional beat up to that point is so much more watered down, and it doesn't have the time to breathe like it does Bury the Chopper, case closed. I feel like I don't remember what the changes were from that to Brotherhood with his character, but I feel like I enjoyed that more. That whole scene with Ed in that room where he's fighting the suit, like I don't want to say too much. The Bury the Chopper stuff in the first original series, everything, every emotional story beat, every plot line from the original Full Metal Alchemist series, I think was done better than Brotherhood.
And I don't know though, is part of that because we saw it first? You know, I wonder if someone watched Brotherhood first, would they say the same about watching the other in reverse? You know, like what if they watched Brotherhood first? Would it? I just think
fair point.
I do think Brotherhood just feels. But I'm still with you though. I think Jimmy saw Brotherhood first. Okay,
so
see, to me, the first series, while it's slower paced, and I think it allows more breathing room for the characters to stretch out.
Yeah.
And Brotherhood is fast, and I think it relies too much that you know the characters already to build that emotional connection.
Yeah.
Another hot take before we go out. GoldenEye is not the best James Bond game on the N64. The World is Not Enough.
You like World is Not Enough?
Oh, yeah.
I think it plays better, and it's a better game, but I like GoldenEye more.
GoldenEye is more important. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I don't usually.
It is significantly more important.
Yeah, I don't usually take that much into consideration. I take it a little bit in, but I just have.
I've lost Jimmy.
Bruh.
GoldenEye is still great, but World is Not Enough has more varied gameplay in the missions.
Yes.
It's got AI bots in the multiplayer. It's got more. It has better weapons in the multiplayer. I don't know if the maps are better. That's
the multiplayer maps.
Yeah, the multiplayer maps. I can't really speak to that,
There was only
but
one that I really liked, and I think it was called Alpine. It was like the mountain one.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and this is becoming less of a hot take. I'm realizing.
Sound effects are
This
great in that game. Yeah.
no, absolutely not. The missions, there is actual genuine stealth missions in the world is not enough that are
Oh my god.
fucking good.
Fuck
They're
that
hard.
stealth mission. I hate that stealth mission, and I hate the very last submarine mission where you're going under the water.
Yes, that's
Oh
really
my
good. That's
god.
super challenging. It's really easy to get lost in that game.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I think it's a better game, but I will always go to GoldenEye first. I just think I have more fun playing GoldenEye.
that's totally fair.
Yeah. Actually,
I just
I think the best.
and
You know what? The best James Bond game on the N64 actually was
what?
Perfect Dark.
That's fair. I was going to say the best James Bond game is actually Nightfire for the PS2.
I can't remember if it was Nightfire or Everything or Nothing, but one of those two I played the crap out of. What's the one?
Nightfire is a first-person shooter. Everything or Nothing is third person.
Okay, I really liked Everything or Nothing, and I especially
That's also very good.
yeah, I especially liked that
Jax was
Gex was the best James gun. No, I think you mean James Pond on the Sega Genesis.
What about James Bond Jr.,
Oh my god.
who, fun fact, is not actually James Bond's son, but his nephew?
Oh, that's weird. They also made Ace Ventura Jr., which the less said about that, the better.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we should actually probably
Yeah.
wrap up, man. It is 10:40. We both have to do Boku no Natsu Yasumi before bed.
We do, and I have to get up stupid early. I hate everything. All right. Well, this was a lot of fun considering where I was at the beginning of this episode before we started recording. So, always a pleasure. Thanks for chatting with me, and thanks for chatting with me, everyone in the chat.
I'll keep you up to date on the Poison Ivy situation.
Yes, please do. Don't scratch it. And also, is
I'm-
she your favorite Batman villain?
I mean, she's the sexiest, that's for damn sure.
Woo! Hot takes. That's probably not that hot.
I don't know who my favorite Batman villain is, to be honest. And speaking of James Bond, one last thing. I'll talk about it when I come back when we come back next week. I'm going to Washington D.C. this weekend to meet up with some Bond fans, to some Bond friends and fans.
I'm just kidding. I turned it off.
I was like, I saw that. I was like, I saw it. I was like, what? That's why I stopped. I was like, what's going on?
You're going to a Bond meetup?
Yeah, some of the people I've podcasted with for years, I've only ever met online, and they live in the DC area. So I have a friend who lives outside. I am bonding.
Are you?
I am
still
bonding. Yeah. In fact, the one of them, his name's Chris. He's been on most of my Still Bonding. He was on most of my Still Bonding episodes, like almost so many of them.
Is this like a big public event?
It's a public event. It's free. It was going to be a bunch of Bond fans meeting up, but now next month they are doing like a gun range thing where they're going to meet up at a gun range and just go shooting type of thing. Whoa. I'm not going to that, but like a lot of the people who were going to go to this one, which is like kind of like a board game, like there's James Bond board games and whatnot.
What?
They are. A lot of them apparently are now not going to that, and they're going to make the trek to where this is over in DC for the gun range, I guess, because it's more fun for them. Whatever. I'm still going though, because I've interacted with these two individuals for literally 4 or 5 years. Like, it's not like a short amount of time. I've gotten to know them for a while, and we're finally going to meet in person. So I'm excited.
Have you done a live in public broadcast of your podcast before? I feel like you have.
Yes, sort of. It wasn't a broadcast. It wasn't like streamed on Twitch or anything like that. But I did do an episode live at Classic Game Junkie one time.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was with our mutual friend Casey.
Yeah, Casey, Frank. I was thinking it could be funny to have you go and set up and have a little table at this thing and record and have all these Bond fans sit down and give their Bond hot takes.
I don't feel like doing all that work.
All right.
I don't have time for that. It's a good idea. It's a genuinely good idea. I just don't have time for it. I do not. I'm currently editing my next Still Family episode, which is 2 hours and 45 minutes long.
Dang.
I have a bunch of other podcasts to edit. I'm reading that Robert Jordan book. I'm also trying to finish Live Alive, and I don't need another project right now.
That is fair.
I just don't have the bandwidth for it. I really like that idea, but it really wouldn't. It's a lot of work for something that's only on Patreon right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Patreon.com/stillloadingpod. All 25 Bond movies on their full giant fucking they're at least 2.5 to 3 hours long each, and all the Fast and Furious movies will be wrapping up soon because I'm editing Hobbs and Shaw right now.
Nice.
And all that's left is F9 and Fast X.
Nice. And if you are here because you like me, you can see me on one of those Bonds and one of those Still Families.
Yes, for Fast and Furious, the fourth one, and then also you were on The Man with the Golden Gun for Still Bonding, I believe.
Yes.
The Man with the Golden Gun.
For as little as $1 a month, you can get access to all this great programming.
Well, Still Bonding is that the movie stuff is $5 a month.
For as little as $1 a month times 5.
But the way I always break it down, I feel like it's pretty fair. I do for $1 a month. It's episodes earlier, better audio quality, and you can do patron voting stuff. If I have topics for patrons to vote on, I usually do at least 5 polls a year. Sorry, I do at least 5 polls a year. And then so there's that, and then for $3 a month, it's all that stuff plus patron shoutouts. For $4 a month, it's all the previous 2 tiers plus 2 mini bonus episodes. Which, by the way, we're doing Boku no Natsu Yasumi. I've recorded my impressions of each day I've played, and I did. The first journal episode is out at the $4 level. I actually released it for everyone, so even $1 will get it. But it's a bonus episode where it's about 50 minutes long, and it's literally me recording days 1 through 15.
Nice.
After every day I played, I recorded what happened on the day, and you can kind of listen through my days as I went through, and it's kind of hear my experience through Boku no Natsu Yasumi too, as it have happened. So after we're done doing this, I'm going to play a day and record a bonus, a little 5-6 minute snippet that I've edited together into a long, just kind of, and then for $5 a month, and that's when you get all the movie stuff. So, and I'm also considering going to happen. I'm starting a music show for the $5 level as well.
Oh, yes, we were talking about that.
Yep. It's but that I'm not going to be really. I'm going to bank the entire series for each one, and then I'm going to release it monthly from there. Because it still the movie stuff I just do as it comes along. So I have to watch F9 soon to record an episode on F9 and blah blah blah. But everything else, but with this one, I'm going to just record everything and edit it all at my leisure, and then just add it in there because it's already bonus on top of that. It's just something I want to do. So
yeah. And I'm doing something similar as we talked about with the Boku no Natsu Yasumi. So at the end of the month, as soon as we are done, I'm going to have my impressions and audio diaries up, complete with the little crayon drawings that the character Boku draws at the end of the day. I'll just have them all up on YouTube, and then you and I are going to talk about maybe just about our experience of playing it day by day. But I don't know if you've said who the guest is yet. We are going to have a little 3-way later on in the year and talk about it deep dive, the deepest of dives. With a very special guest.
Yeah, with a special guest, a former Retronaut from Retronauts. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. All right.
Anyway.
We got some peeps in the chat. I saw that Drew the Damager is streaming, so why don't we raid him?
Why not?
And tell him I sent you. Tell him to ask him.
Drew the Damager.
Yo, you got my money?
Damaged. Nuts.
Oh, he started to glitch out a bit there. All right. That is going to do it for us here on a Talk Tuesday on the Experience Point. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, this was fun.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Go to therapy and play. Nope. Watch The Naked Gun.
Yes.
Night.